Hey everybody, this is Matt Riddle. I wanted to make another Heroclix video to talk about the upcoming DC Heroclix War of Light Organized Play Event. I'm really excited about it. More information has been posted about it by Wizkids, and I wanted to talk about it and kind of, since we have so much more information now, I wanted to kind of go over it because they posted something and there was a lot of text and stuff. And there's a lot to take in, it's a lot to know, so I wanted to go over briefly, but as you know my videos are usually not that brief, but please just stay with me and I'll try to go over it. What it is, if you know anything about Heroclix events, are they're monthly events that go on at stores nationwide that host Heroclix events, and you go each month and you play in a tournament and you earn something, a prize, and you earn points towards something, an ultimate goal, and at the very end the person with the most points or the team with the most points get a prize, etc., etc. There's a grand prize for the overall winner and stuff like that. Well, this event is War of Light, based on Green Lantern comic books, storyline around Blackest Night, Brightest Day type area of the comic books. And it will be starting up in June. This is one of the slides from the Alliance show. Thank you to blurredwords.blogspot.com for these amazing photos that we're taking. I've used them so many in my videos. I just wanted to give them a shout out. So it starts out in June. It's going to be a 6-month event. That means it will be going till November. And you'll be playing for all kinds of different Green Lantern, color lantern people, and you know, there'll be lanterns. You can the resource for this event looks to be a lantern, like these guys. It looks like you're going to be getting the Green Lantern. That's as far as we know, even though they show pictures of all the color lanterns. We don't know at the moment how they're going to be given out. And then you will earn over time, you will earn little constructs that you can put attached to the resource. If you know anything about like the flock of bats, how they could attach to Batman from the Batman set, it'd be a similar design. The resources have little notches in the base, and the constructs have thin bases that can slide into those notches. So that's what you're going to be collecting, putting on the resource every month you play. And you'll also be playing for Lantern people, and the grand prize is going to be Necron, a huge colossal Necron piece. And there's going to be some other amazing pieces too. I wanted to go over some of the information we've gotten so far. Okay, so much like Fear itself, this event is going to have a booster series, meaning that there will be booster packs that you can get by going to this event series. And you can only get it by going to this event series. And the boosters are in Fear itself, there was a Fear itself booster that you got each month for 6 months. Well, for War of Light, there's going to be 2 waves of boosters. There is, you know, the Wave 1 and Wave 2, and you get Wave 1 during months 1 and months 2, and you get Wave 2 during months 3 and months 4. And each wave has 48 figures in it, which is up from Fear itself's 33. So the overall set has almost tripled, and the figures will only be found there. On top of that, there will be a scenario pack, which is a separate standalone product that you can buy in a store, but will be connected somehow to the overall event. And in the past with Fear itself, you could use some of the items from the scenario pack during the entire event. And I think that's going to be very similar here. I wouldn't be surprised if you could use the Green Lantern ring object or the Green Lantern construct during the event. Some stores may even allow you to use the Sinestro and Hal Jordan. And I mean, I'm really excited for the Green Lantern dice. I've been loving all the different Marvel dice we've gotten, and I can't wait to get some Green Lantern dice. Also, this is the if this package is the only way you're going to get a Sinestro or a Hal Jordan figure, which is very interesting according to this retailer sheet. And it comes with some horde tokens, which looks really cool if they're like Lantern horde tokens. I cannot wait because that will really help fill in sets, fill in teams with Lantern and stuff. So you have two different sets of boosters, and you start out each month one. You're gonna get a resource. You're gonna get a 3D object that's gonna go inside the resource, and you're gonna get a participation prize. That's pretty awesome. There's also gonna be a main prize, and some of this information was just found online through the Wizkids event system. And month one, you're gonna get, like I said, you're gonna get a Green Lantern Central Battery, and you're gonna get the Crossbow Construct 3D object, and a Green Lantern limited edition figure. Those are the participation prizes. And then the main competitive prize is going to be a Larfleeze LE, and that's pretty interesting. And then what they're doing is after the first month is over, you won't be getting any more of these resources, so they'll just be giving you a new participation LE, a new participation 3D object, and a new competitive prize. So month 2 is a Decoy Construct 3D object, another Green Lantern limited edition figure, and the main prize is an Archilo LE. Then month 3 is a Catapult Construct 3D object, some other Green Lantern LE, and then the main prize is a Saint Walker LE. And what they're doing is they're giving you like the leader of each corps other than Archilo, which was kind of the second in command for the Sinestro Corps. Month 4 is Scissors Construct 3D object, another Green Lantern LE, which we don't know what they really mean by that at the moment. And then Atrocitus is the main prize for month 4. Month 5, a Nurse Construct 3D object, a Green Lantern LE, and then Indigo 1 is the main competitive prize. And then month 6, a Boxing Glove Construct 3D object, a Green Lantern LE prize are the participation prizes. Then a Star Sapphire limited a Star Sapphire LE is to be awarded to first, second, and fellowship. So that's like the competitive prize. But then the main like grand prize is the Necron and Black Lantern power battery that I showed you a second ago. This thing, it's pretty dang big. This is how big a normal figure is. This is how big this is. It's on a 4x2, and it looks to be about the size of probably like Galactus or the Spectre or something like that. So that's, but then also they don't mention this on there, but this is gonna have to be given out somehow. This is a 2x2 giant size Black Lantern anti-monitor, and we don't know how that's gonna be given out at the moment. It may be part of a separate product. It could be a separate product, but it will probably be sold during the time of the War of Light event series. So that's kind of what the prizes are. It's interesting, they say resources and relics from the scenario pack or a prior month's War of Light event are allowed to be used. I wonder if they say that every month. Yeah, they do. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about, where like you could use these objects right here. But for some people may allow you to use Sinestro and Hal Jordan. It's up to the store to do a house rule on that. And really, this whole thing is up to the store. The store could do it completely differently. So that's that. I wanted to kind of give my thoughts on it. Oh well, that's lousy. I wanted to give my thoughts on this War of Light event as a whole. So let's see. I think I will hopefully just open up. Okay. My Adobe Reader has been acting up on me. But anyways, I wanted to give my thoughts. There's some good thoughts and there's some bad thoughts. Some good thoughts is we have new Lantern characters never before seen. There's a possibility that this could be the set with the most new characters ever non-clicked before. I mean, never before seen in Heroclix set, minus the first few sets ever made. I mean, there's a very good chance, these characters have never been made and may never be made again. So it's really cool for people that like these new characters. New lanterns to fill out every color. It's been a pain for Lantern fans that try to fill out teams because they only have like 2 indigo lanterns and like 3 or 4 violet lanterns. It makes it really, really hard without just having to run duplicates of the same character over and over again. So this time we'll have hopefully 6 or 7 per color. That'll help out teams so much, especially if we have green and yellow horde tokens in the campaign set. It's also the perfect set for a Green Lantern fan. If you like Green Lantern or any of the color lanterns, this set is perfect for you. And it's also a new DC product, which DC gets 1 like traditional set per year, while Marvel gets like 3. So this is more DC figures, and there may be I don't know. I'll talk about that in a second. The bad thing is it's a very short time to collect the entire set. Like I said, Fear itself had 33 figures in the entire set, and you were given 6 months to collect the set. On the other, this is the difference. War of Light has 2 48-piece sets, and they're only given 2 months each to collect them. So for each set, it's almost 1.5 times the size of it, and you're given 1/3 the time to collect it. Plus scenario pack stuff and LEs, we're talking 120 different pieces here that you'll have to collect to have everything for this set. That's humongous. That is huge. And I wanted to bring this up. No, wrong page. It's kind of bad. It's really bad, actually. So like I said, month 1 and 2, you use Wave 1 boosters of War of Light. Month 3 and 4, you use Wave 2 boosters. Well, for Wave 5 and 6, Wizkids is kind of saying you're on your own. It says right here, stores can use any remaining inventory of DC Heroclix War of Light 10 count booster brick, either Wave 1 or Wave 2, for their month 6 or month 5. It doesn't say that, but it's the same as that written on month 5. War of Light storyline sealed events. If no War of Light boosters remain in the store, stores can use any 2 Heroclix 5-figure boosters for their sealed event. Meaning that Wizkids are leaving stores high and dry for month 5 and 6. They're saying, hold back whatever boosters you have extra, because we're not going to be giving you any extra for month 5 and 6. And if you don't have any extra, well, I guess your players will be playing War of Light the last 2 months with a Marvel 5-figure set. I mean, can you imagine doing War of Light months 5 and 6 with Guardians of the Galaxy boosters? That's horrible. That's humongously horrible. So that's a horrible thing. I mean, Wizkids is pretty much saying, okay, guys, we've tripled the set of the size, we've cut down the time you can collect it, and we made it harder to get. And you know what, guys, we don't really care, because you're gonna buy it all anyways. And that leaves a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. Player wise, store wise, everything, So that's a really bad thing. The prize kits are also, for month 1 and month 6, are pretty expensive. It can be hard on stores when, that normally for a sealed event, the entry fee is just buy 2 boosters, and that covers the cost of buying the boosters in the first place. But now stores are having to spend $70, $80 a month, at least in month 1 and 6, for the prize kit, and that money doesn't. You can't generate anything on top of that. The only way you would generate money to pay for that would be to charge an extra fee. That means you're paying $25 for 2 boosters, and then possibly an extra $5 to $10 to pay for the prize kit. I mean, we're talking about possibly $30, $35, $40 entry fee per person for War of Light just to pay for the prize kit. I mean, thankfully months 2 through 5, the prize kit goes down to $35, $40, and it's much more manageable. But it's still, I think Wizkids again is like, I'm sorry, we're making these awesome things, but we don't really care if the store can't afford to buy them, and we don't really care if the store buys them and can't make their money back. And in return, that hurts the stores because they're like, we want to support Heroclix for our players, but we just can't afford to take the loss. And it's bad. It's bad. One thing, I'm a big Green Lantern fan, but I was looking at the differences between the prize kits, and the main difference between prize kit for month 1 and month 2 through 5 is months 1 have the resource in it. Well, why do we need a resource for every event? That's the question. I mean, like, why don't they just take the resource out? That would cut $40 off month 1 prize kit. That would make it much more manageable, Or give us a resource, but in the very end, I don't know. I mean, you gotta have the grand prize, but I don't know. I mean, it's a big thing, It's a big issue. You have to figure out how you're gonna do it. But it is a problem because it is more expensive. And then the third bad thing is if you don't like Green Lantern, you're gonna get bored. You're gonna be bored for 6 months, maybe. I say maybe because we don't know what's all in the set. We do know about 24 of the 96 figures, and all of them are different lanterns. But there's a possibility there may be non-lantern characters in it. And like, for instance, Ice, that from Justice League International, she used to date Guy Gardner. You have Jade, which is not technically a Green Lantern. Used to date Kyle Rayner. So there's possibility we may have other people in there. If we have Black Lanterns or White Lanterns, there may be non-lantern versions of them using the same sculpt in the set, like a Blue Beetle Ted Kord, that if he gets KO'd, he turns into a Black Lantern Blue Beetle. So that's a possibility that we may see non-lanterns in the set. I know when I was playing Fear itself, I wasn't interested in any of the worthy or mighty people. I just wasn't really interested in that concept. But at least some of them had Avengers keyword. I would say about a quarter of the set had Avengers keyword, and I could collect them for that reason. And I hope there's something like that in this set, in this event set, that gives people that may not be huge on Green Lanterns another reason to collect them. Maybe make the Black Lanterns, give them a keyword that goes with their non-Black Lantern team. I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens. But so this is Fear itself. It's a doozy. It's a lot to take in. Just to go over quickly again, the resource is going to be, right, so far we know, is a Green Lantern, and you're going to get constructs that go inside of it. Constructs like, here's a wall, it'll slide inside of it. I guess it'll give it extra benefits. I don't know how the resource will work or anything. The grand prize will be Necron. You'll be buying boosters, 2 different waves, 48 figures in each wave, and they'll have Green Lantern characters of different colors. And it'll be going on for 6 months, from June to November. So, local stores have until February 4th to get their orders in for all this, for month 1 of this event series. that will start on June, probably the first weekend in June. So if you're interested, definitely check out your local hobby store or your local comic book store and ask them if they can get into this. It will be kind of expensive for them, so it may not be the best idea for stores just starting out. But if you have a good amount of players already, it may be perfect. And if you're a big Green Lantern fan, like me, this is the perfect event for you. Even if you don't agree with every little aspect of how they're laying it out and distributing it, it's still the perfect set for you. So I'm super excited. Hopefully, this video hasn't gone on too long and I've communicated everything clearly. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Thank you for watching this. Heroclix rules. Heroclix is awesome. I absolutely love this game. I get to play it every weekend, and it's still a lot of fun. So, thank you for watching, and have a good day. Bye.